Hi everybody, it's Mike here from Meteor Golf. It is New Year's Eve. Tomorrow is going to be 2017. And what we decided to do, we're going to start to change things for 2017. So to kick it off, we decided that maybe we would have a look to see what I have in my bag and to explain it a little bit, and maybe it can help you in relation to your own bag, okay? We'd start off at the back end, okay? What's probably the most important thing for most people, but the reality is probably mightn't be maybe the most least important thing, the driver, okay? I have the new Big Bertha Fusion just gone into the bag. For the last 2 years I've been hitting the mini driver. It's great, it's consistent, but I just wanted maybe a little bit extra. I've been testing this out, it's excellent. Really happy with it. There's a Diamana red 60 gram stiff shaft in it. I also, then what I have is, I have the Callaway Great Big Bertha 5 wood, okay? There's a new one coming out next year called the Epic, which looks absolutely amazing. Looks quite similar to this. I have a 5 wood, I don't have a 3 wood. The reason I have a 5 wood is from a consistency point of view, the 5 wood is a little bit shorter, it's a little bit more open face, so it's about 18 degrees. You can get the ball up in the air a little bit easier. I find 3 wood's a bit difficult to get the ball in the air sometimes, okay? So what I want is a bit more consistency. So with the 5 wood, out of 10 shots I can maybe hit 7 and they go, do you know what I mean? Whereas with the 3 wood I found that I was getting maybe 3 or 4 and then some of them weren't so good. Whereas with the 5 wood, you can, when you need to, you can hit it a little bit harder. So then the distance between a 5 and a 3 actually becomes quite small. Really good club. Really important for me. Again, there's a Kura Kagi 50 gram stiff shaft in this baby as well. Then I move to the hybrids. I've got 2 hybrids. I've got 2 Adams hybrids, okay, at 20 and 23 degree. I have a funny feeling the 23 degree might kind of move on sometime during this year. But these have regular shafts in them. They sat in the shop for 2 years, couldn't hit them. Small heads, low profile, and then one day I took them out and just messing around on the flight scope. And boom, fabulous. They just seemed to work all of a sudden. So you never know, do you? From then we move on to my irons. My irons are probably the best iron that I have worked with over the last 15 years. It's the Apex, the Ford CF Cupface 16. Amazing iron, okay? Really good. Forged, easy to hit. I've actually, from 18 down, you can hit these. I know people who are playing off of 4 and 3 and 4 who play with them as well. An amazing club, great feel, great feedback, okay? And the shaft that I have in them is the KBS Tour 110 gram regular. I've done a lot of fittings with these through this year, okay? And I found that this shaft by far works the best. If you're testing them, if you're trying them out, try this shaft. It's really good. It suited me, it suits a lot of people. It mightn't suit you at all, but give it a go, okay? I have these from a wedge to 5 iron. I don't have a 4 iron in the bag. And then what I move on to is my wedges. I'm a big believer in forged wedges, okay? These are the Cleveland Rotex 2.0 588, 2.0 Rotex forged wedge. Tried loads of different types of wedges, but forged is the best. Do you know? You get a lot more feel, softer, it feels like butter. When you get through the ball, you get more spin. They don't last as long, but they're worth every bit of it. Try them out. If you try a forged wedge and then you try a cast wedge, you can immediately feel the difference, okay? These are really nice, okay? And Cleveland have a name for wedges as well. Then we come on to the most important stick in the bag. The most important golf racket in the bag, the putter, okay? This is an Odyssey Works Cruiser number 7. The number 7 is by far the biggest selling make of putter in the world at the moment. It's phenomenal. This one is counterbalanced, 35-inch counterbalance. It's got a Super Stroke 2.0 grip on it. It's amazing, I have to say. I love putters, I love handmade putters, I love Peretti putters, I like Scotty putters, I love putters that are made by little men in corners with one eye and a limp who are gouging out and making them with love and care. I want to put one of them in the bag, but the reality is this isn't going nowhere. It's just amazing. I don't know, can't even see when I will ever take it out of the bag. In fact, I might try and get another one so that if something happens to this one, that I have a spare. It's really, really good. That's me putter. And then I suppose a few little things at the end. This, over the last 3-4 years, has become really important. Rangefinders. People go mad for watches. I've no interest in them. I think there's too much, they go front, middle and back, and you're working with GPS, and do you know, are you there? Are you close enough? Are you within 5-10 yards? Maybe within 5. With this, it's direct to the flag. You know exactly where you are. You don't have to spend a fortune, get a good one, but you don't have to spend 500 or 600 euros on them. I wouldn't go anywhere without this now, because it really, especially with your wedges, it allows you to find how far you actually hit the ball. Do you know what I mean? You can actually really get a good idea on how far you hit the ball, which becomes very important the better you get, especially the closer you get to the flag. Okay? Rangefinder, important. Next thing is, you should always have, it doesn't matter where you come from, you should always have a bear. Bears are important. I have a little one from Ireland. I also have a donkey head cover on my driver because I'm a bit of a donkey myself. Also what I have, I'm after putting it away. Where's it gone? I put it here. Always have plenty of teas, good pitch mark repairer, and I collect these little markers. I've got one from Druids Glen, one from Royal County Dublin, and one from Ballybunnan, which is fabulous. Okay? Because I come from Kerry as well. Listen folks, that's basically it. Happy New Year, and we're going to talk to you very soon. Bye bye.